So mindfulness to me is basically living in the present moment. So how I think about mindfulness, it is to basically live in the now. And I always refer to my personal experiences of when I went through difficult times. Often I was either really anxious about the future, so I was constantly thinking, oh, what's going to happen? What do people think? Constantly living ahead of myself. And when I was depressed, I would often think back to difficult times. So instead of actually living in the present moment, I would often let my mind wander to the future or the past, because often we can run away from stressful emotions, or we'll try and keep busy instead of just sitting down, identifying how we're feeling moment by moment, rather than, for example, going on a walk and you could be thinking about work or something that's coming up, instead of actually being like, wow, this is amazing, and just living in the now. I think that is something that we should all practice. There's different forms of mindfulness, of what people can do to practice it. So there's meditation, there's apps like Headspace, which is all about focusing on the present moment, and breathing techniques. There are things like yoga, which your mind is just directly focused on what is going on currently, rather than thinking about everything else that's going on in life. There's things like colouring, even listening to music, just relaxing and being calm and letting everything settle. And mindfulness, meditation, colouring, drawing are all good ways of doing that, just to slow everything down. Humans are social animals, and we are made to build relationships and have that human interaction. Now, human interaction is extremely important for us all, because it creates that environment where we can get emotional support from other people by building strong and thorough, deep relationships. When I refer back to myself and when I went through my difficult time, isolation was something that enhanced my negative feelings and emotions. And as I slowly overcome it using the 5 ways to wellbeing, connecting with people enabled me to develop them relationships, to have a healthier and happier mind, and to say, you know what, I'm not okay at the moment, and that's all right. But by telling people, that created the environment and space where they could put their hand on my shoulder and have that human interaction and human touch, to just say, you know what, it's okay, I'm here for you. That is extremely important for us all. Connecting with people can come in a variety of forms. It may just be going for a coffee with someone. It might be just popping round to see your neighbour and having a conversation on the doorstep. It may be getting involved with a social club, such as a sports team, or a baking class, which is where you can connect with people and have that human interaction. Step outside your comfort zone if you are feeling a little bit anxious, and just go and talk to someone. Research shows that giving is extremely positive for your mental well-being. Giving to others and cooperating with them actually triggers the reward mechanisms in the brain, which actually stimulates everything for you to feel better and more positive. Giving comes in all different shapes and sizes, from small acts of kindness for people, to giving time, for example working in the charity shop, down to the smaller things of saying thank you to someone, complimenting them, holding the door open for them, or even you're working with a colleague and just asking how they are. These things can really impact your mental well-being, but also theirs as well. Learning new skills is essential for us to have a healthier and happier mind, and the reasons being, research shows that when we continuously learn, we are more satisfied, we feel more optimistic, and these things are essential for us to keep functioning. And the reward mechanism and the feedback process from what we get when we do learn something new, it's like it makes you feel better when you've achieved something. So there's a variety of things you can do in terms of learning. It doesn't have to be academic focused. It can just be directly for you and your own well-being and your own enjoyment purposes as well. So there's things like a new craft. Something creative is in acting, singing, playing a musical instrument, art, drawing. So anything you are passionate about, why not learn something more about it? Because it can really, really help you. Being active is extremely important, not just for me personally, but I think for anyone. I think it's important that people should try and incorporate at least a little bit of it on a daily basis. When I decided to start incorporating the 5 ways to wellbeing, being active was the first step for me. It doesn't just have to be exercising with a sports club. It is anything from walking outside to playing rugby with a group of friends. Every time we are active, it releases them feel-good hormones that we all need in our body. And you can ask anyone, and I'm sure that when they've been on a run, a walk, they will feel mentally more refreshed. Something that I personally have felt with being active is them feel-good chemicals that you get after going on a run or a walk. It makes you feel better about yourself. Being active, there are numerous things you can do. Running, walking, cycling, joining a local sports club, which can also encourage you to be more sociable. So we've got rugby, football, cricket. There's absolutely all sorts. You can even start a new dance class, circuit classes. There's so much out there that if you look for it, you'll be able to find something that fits for you and is right for you. Being active was the one thing that really, really helped me in terms of losing my weight, feeling better about myself, and helping generally with confidence, and it helped me overcome my struggle with anxiety. It could be that, 20 minutes a day, 20 minutes walking in an evening, anything like that to get you more active. It will really, really help.